And now, presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
Hello and welcome along to episode 102 of the Squared Circle Relics Podcast. I am your lead host this time around. It's come around quicker as always, as we are still, unfortunately, we're out of Prez. The Prez is still out of action. But I'm here, as always, joined by CMC to do the two-man booth once again. Chris, how you doing this fine Friday evening?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm missing the Prez, though. We need the Prez back. He's MIA.
It's been like 10 weeks now.
I think because we did a Patreon special, it feels longer. Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
well, he's officially missed three. This would be his 30th miss, isn't it? So
I think it's two, but yeah, he's missed 101 and 102
and 100.
No, I missed 100.
Oh, you missed 100, didn't you? That's right. Jesus Christ.
Bloody hell.
Jeez. Oh, dear. It's been a long time since all three of us have been together anyway, so sending thoughts over to the Prez, and I'm sure he'll give us the details when he lands anyway.
Let's just hope he makes it back in exactly a month. The 29th of June is our first episode anniversary, so that'll be 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
4 years, so we're a month away from 4 years, so I'm hoping he's back for that one.
A few more episodes.
Yeah.
But how you been this week? How you found the heat? I know we talked about the weather, but it's been bloody hot.
It really is, yeah. And our country is just not built for it, is it? And every year I think, I'm going to buy air conditioning for the house and get it all properly installed. And then I think, it's like it for like 3 weeks out of the year. And then it's fucking cold and raining the rest of the time, so maybe not.
We did buy an aircon unit this week because Abby's sort of struggling a little bit, really. So we got the aircon unit, and the guy turned up in the van, and his whole van was just filled up with aircon units from Black & Decker. It's like, he must be doing so many deliveries of just people getting aircon units, you know?
I even saw it on my estate yesterday, somebody getting aircon installed, so...
Yeah, I think people are thinking climate change is ramping up, and now's the time to buy an aircon unit. So.
Yeah, definitely. But my car is not good.
Oh, yeah, geez.
Because the aircon's got in my car, so it's impossible to take the kids in it without them moaning like crazy. So, yeah.
How do the schools cope with I guess they have aircon, but do they do anything different with the schools when it's hot? Do they send them home if it's too hot?
Half term.
Oh, of course, that fucking matter, does it? No.
Yeah, they're like, fuck yous. So I can raid it next week when they're back. So, no, I don't think they do much. They, just don't send them out in the sun as much and give them drinks. I don't know. Give
them cartons of milk.
It's not my problem.
No, that's what they go to school for.
Give them some nice curdled milk. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll tell you what, inflator bounce ain't going to be very good this time. I bet it's roasting those bouncy castles.
Horrible, yeah. Absolutely horrible.
So, but other than that, all good.
Yes, all good. How about you?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, not too bad at all. Busy, but all good. So, yeah, keeping busy. So before we get into this week's show, as always, just want to do a quick mention on the Patreon. So if you want to sign up for the Patreon, we have our 2 tiers. We are going to be making some changes to the Patreon potentially, so we'll give you some more details on that as time goes by. But for the time being, if you want to come in and join the Patreon, we have our lower tier, £4 a month, gives you early access to all our shows, the bonus shows, and on our Facebook group. And if you want to join our top tier, our second tier, you can get through for just a few pounds more. You also then get all the content, but you also get our exclusive cards, our SCR cards, which we are doing Hardcore Moments as our Series 2 set. Got some props on the Car Foundation podcast this week. Brian Lyons giving love for the cards as well and publicly saying how pleased he was with the card. So thank you, Brian, for bringing that. Hopefully, if people see those, they might want to get involved with that as well. But yeah, the first 3 cards have already gone out. The next ones will be due out later in the summer. So yeah, hop on board now and you can get the next 3 cards as they come out. And again, we are doing polls for those patrons as well. They can pick kind of what we want to do, if it's WWF, WWE, or ECW, or whatever it may be. So get in with a vote, get in with a Patreon, and help support Squared Circle Relics. So without further ado, let's dive into what have we been watching. So a lot of wrestling's been on over the last few weeks. We had the AEW pay-per-view this weekend. We also had Saturday Night's Main Event. We had Backlash since we last spoke, and we've also got Clash in Italy coming up very soon as well. So Chris, where do you want to start? Do you want to go through Double or Nothing if you've seen it all yet, or if you haven't, we can go through the others?
Yeah, no, I have. I've seen it all, but you got to take that with a little pinch of salt. It's a long show, and like, there's just no way that I can be in my own house and watch a show that long without being massively distracted. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
It's with the buy-in. I think it was like 5 hours, 6 hours,
5.25,
like
three-quarter hours, yeah.
It's just a long time, and I'm rewatching it now. I'm watching some of the buy-in matches again. I really liked it. I thought there was good spots in it. I think AEW always do solid pay-per-views, if not just that little bit too long. Could have maybe scrapped like 2 or 3 matches, I reckon.
Yeah, or move them to the buy-in. You know, I think you've got options with Double or Nothing and these kind of bigger shows. I know they've got a hell of a roster, but you can put something on the buy-in and people will not complain because now you've got My AEW. The buy-in is part of that same package, regardless, really.
Yeah,
so,
and it's on YouTube as well, isn't it? The buy-in?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're going to get a good audience for it, and if you start putting some of those kind of lower card matches on the buy-in, I think you'll get people in the arena quicker, really. But I mean, it was a great show. I mean, Okada Takeshita, fantastic match.
Great match, yeah.
I think the tag team match was really good. The Cope and FTR was great.
FTR, yeah. I will say with that one, I expected a little bit more in terms of like street fight, I quit stuff. I thought it lacked a little bit there, but yeah, still, I love seeing Edge and Christian together.
It's so good. I think like Swerve and Bandido was good. I don't think there was really, and I know Stadium Stampede has kind of got a little bit of negativity about the length of it. But I really enjoyed Stadium Stampede. I think it feels different from Anarchy in the Arena, but I've always loved that kind of daft WWF hardcore type kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Much more than just brutal stuff, you know?
There was a few spots in it. The super kick up the escalator. That was fucking sick, yeah. I really enjoyed that.
And I like also like the commentary guys, it's like losing their mind and just pissing themselves with what they're seeing. And it just kind of puts another turn on kind of what is sometimes a serious pay-per-view, especially the really bloody ones. Like, I always have a limit with like bloody matches, but you kind of think actually something like that is just something different and it appeals to a different part of the market, really, doesn't it? But yeah, I really enjoyed the show overall. I think everyone's saying it's one of the greatest pay-per-views AEW done and probably will be pay-per-view of the year potentially. So
yeah, there was one part where I was cracking up for multiple minutes because the commentary, JR, did you hear it?
Oh yeah,
John Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly match. He just kept calling Kyle O'Reilly anything but his own name. That boy or
that guy,
that guy, that young fella. You're like, have you never seen anything that Kyle O'Reilly's ever done before? Like, I don't know. He had me cracking up.
I do find it interesting, like how they rotate people through as well. And poor old JR, because he isn't on there very much, you can see how he loses track of stuff because he hasn't been watching it while he's been off, you know?
Just wheel him out and just starts talking shit. I don't know.
But I will say, I did watch Dynamite this week, so they have obviously started building up now. We've got Forbidden Door and then All In coming up.
Yeah.
Has it changed your mind about whether you would want to go to All In? Now we're kind of getting an idea of where the card may be.
Yeah, what sort of matches do you think we're going to see at All In? Because I'm on the fence still about whether to go or not.
Well, they're hinting Ospreay obviously winning the Owen, I think is what they're kind of going for. So on Dynamite this week, they kind of had a conversation with Omega, Ospreay and Moxley kind of coming in the same room. Yeah. So is there a triple threat going on there, or could we have one of them with a belt going into All In? I think Ospreay will probably win the belt.
I'm enjoying the story with him at the moment where he's kind of teaming up with the Death Riders now. I think it's cool. And they could go multiple ways with it. So,
and that's what they were trying to do with the Omega stuff. Omega was basically saying that why would you want to team up with someone who's done so much damage to you, but also we're very good friends and what they did to me. And he said you could have come to me for support, and they're kind of set in that stone sort of thing. Cool, you know?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So I think we'll see the Owen won by Ospreay. They've also had Alex wins a hint, obviously going to Wembley again, winning the Owen. So do you get both of them winning big belts in Wembley? Would be quite cool.
Yeah. I would like to see Jamie Hayter in a
Jamie Hayter,
match. Yeah. So
It's funny actually. They did the like brawling birds kind of having a promo, and there was a moment like Jamie Hayter kept looking at Alex Wins, and you kind of think, "Oh, is that have those two women at Wembley would be really good?"
that
You
would
know,
be really cool. Yeah. I think
So-
if we had that match at Wembley, I would go.
I think there's other things. I mean, Edge and Cope would be quite cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see that.
Seeing them, and also Mick Foley. I've never seen Foley live, and I think if he's part of AEW, I mean that would be quite cool to see Foley.
Yeah,
Even if it's just on the buy-in.
Yeah, that's it. Even if
Giving
it's just
Grader the soccer or something.
a cameo where he says, "Bang bang, London."
Yeah.
Whatever. Be very cool.
But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely now leaning towards maybe getting a cheap ticket.
Yeah, same,
and being
same,
there.
same.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, AEW is on fire at the moment. I don't know about if the same can be said about WWE. I don't know. Have you been watching tonight's main event or Backlash or?
I watched Backlash, but I feel like we spoke about Backlash on the last episode, didn't we? Or was it maybe what was on the Patreon special?
I think we're doing predictions. I think yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't really rate Saturday night's main event. I didn't watch Saturday night's main event because none of the matches kind of captivated me. I just thought they all looked like foregone conclusions, and judging by the results, they kind of were.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit like it used to be when it used to be Saturday's main event before. It's always a feeder going into the pay-per-view. Nothing ever major happened because, the pay-per-view is next week.
Well, yeah, this is it. So the Clash in Italy card is really strong, isn't it?
Yeah,
so maybe
really good,
I would have, maybe you could have had, one of the WWE titles, so either Cody, Gunter, or Roman versus Jacob on Saturday night's main event, just so it had a bit more star power in each show. That doesn't make sense to me at all. But the Clash in Turin is looking like a good show.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to just run through? Do you want to do predictions on this?
Should we do some quick
see?
predictions? Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the matches here.
Go for it, yeah.
So we've got Rhea versus Jade for the women's belt.
Which I think Rhea will win this.
Yeah,
I think she's going to have the belt a bit longer here, so.
It doesn't really, after Jade having it and then not defending it and stuff like that, it seems weird
To put it back.
to put it back on her.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind her taking it off of Rhea at some point, but I think there's more story there to be had, isn't there? So,
Yeah, definitely.
okay, Rhea for both of us then. What about, we've got Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka for the IC title.
So I think they're Ruka to the moon. I think they're going to put the strap on. I think they're going to strap up Sol Ruka, I think.
Yeah, I think I agree. I can't see the benefit of keeping it with Becky.
No, I think Becky had the belt, I think, because AJ Lee was kind of finishing her run at that show. It was a way to move the belt through. But I think we said this before, like at WrestleMania, like what more do you do with Becky with the IC belt?
Yeah.
She's been there so long. So I do feel like it should be Sol Ruka at this point.
Yeah, cool. So Sol Ruka for both. Let's go Cody versus Gunter.
I think Gunter may win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it would be more interesting if Gunter won, but I think Cody.
Okay.
I think Cody, and then he defends it at SummerSlam against maybe Gunter or maybe someone else. Cody for Chris. Okay, then we've got Roman versus Jacob.
I can't see. I think Reigns is on for another long run here. Yeah. I think Reigns beats Jacob far too.
Yeah, I'm going to join you on that one. I can't. Again, it just doesn't make sense to me to take the belt off him so quickly.
No.
So yeah, and then the last one is Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
I hate to say it, but I do worry that Lesnar's going to win this one, and then we end up with a best of three. I just think that's the way it's going to go. I think they're going to then have a big blow-off match.
SummerSlam's in Minnesota, where Brock is from, isn't it? So
yes, do they do the last retirement
do
there?
Something there, yeah. Best of three, maybe. Yeah, again, it doesn't make any sense to have Oba win again, does it? I don't know. Maybe. I'll go for Brock as well.
Yeah, I just think that's just the way it's going to go, you know?
Yeah. But a solid pay-per-view.
So I think the scorecard side of things won't be up just yet. I think the scorecards will probably be up, I guess, later tonight, or if not tomorrow morning, I guess, won't they? So, yeah, if you want to get on PW scorecard to get your actual predictions in, you can come join the party with all our patrons over there, really. And we'll put a link in our bio if you want to get involved. I think overall, it's going to be a very good show, I think.
Yeah, and hopefully I don't come last on the scorecards again. I came last for Double or Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up to you, really, but it's not... I don't know what went wrong.
I don't know what I do. I picked all the wrong fucking people. And that was like, looking back at it, and I was like, this was so obvious. Like, these winners were so obvious. I don't know why I was thinking the other guys, but there wasn't like loads of points in it. It was about 20 points in between.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
You being top again and me being bottom again.
I will say, though, actually, I didn't win on picking the right winners. I won by doing the weird shit. As always.
That's
so
my forte.
My forte. So my points was pretty much times, unique weapons, weird shit going on, and I seem to be better at those than picking the winners. Yeah. But yeah, it is always. But we'll run through. Yeah, so I did win the Double or Nothing. Then we had Brian Lyons in second, Gordo in third, and CMC in fourth. But again, not much between us really, considering how many points you actually do get for each match, really. So. So head on over to PW. It's called Pro West Scorecards. But yeah, we'll put the link in our bio if you want to get involved with that and do that. Have you been watching anything else at all, wrestling wise, or?
Negative. No. You?
No, me neither. I mean, only I usually kind of flick through the WWE Vault, kind of picking up bits of people. They put the Vlad documentary on YouTube, so I started watching that. The super fan Vlad.
No idea.
So do you know the guy in the 90s who had like the big thick glasses who was always on the front row of like WWF shows?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They'd done a documentary which I think was supposed to be on Netflix, but it never got put on, but they put it on the Vault now. So I've started watching that. It seems pretty good. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah, nothing else. So Cool. Okay. Well, we're going to go into card news. So we're going to be doing a little bit of something different, going to a bit more card news and also happenings in around the card world as well, especially here in the UK. So we'll run through, first of all, what we have on the Topps side of things. So a bit more movement on kind of Topps products kind of over the next few weeks, months, years, potentially with some of this stuff. So we start things off, first of all, with Stadium Club. So we know Stadium Club has been on its way for some time. It's a brand, I think we've seen it in Top Slam Cup already, haven't we, Stadium Club? So
yeah, it's been in Slam.
So this will be the first time we've seen it in physical, but slight previews coming out. We have seen this week Nikki Bella signing her cards, a great big stack of a variety of different parallels and different cards within the set. Other than that is the only preview we have so far, but we do know it is in the works.
I've seen Jacob Farr 2 signing his one-on-one as well.
Nice. What's he done any inscription on it at all or not?
I think there was, yeah. I'm almost certain there was. And it was a cool shot. Cards look nice. So, yeah, really excited for this one.
Nice. Yes, I don't know what the date lineup on this as of is. It'll probably be as we get into the fall, I think is pretty much where we're looking for Stadium Club. But, yeah, that will be on its way at some point soon. So watch out for that. Universe 2026. So not far off Universe 2025. I guess we're going to get the same kind of timescales with this. It will be the back end of this year, early into next year. But we have seen Sol Ruka putting photos of Instagram of her signing all of her cards, but laying them all across her cat, which wasn't very well received across Reddit and Instagram. Yeah. And also people seeing like the one-of-ones and the high-end cards just slung across the cat. I think this is probably a good talking point anyway. We've seen a few people signing cards across coffee tables, piled up just for Instagram posts. What's your feeling about the way people store these cards once they've signed them?
Well, I saw The Godfather signing his, I think it was the same. I think it was Universe. It was like a set that I didn't recognise, so I think it's Universe. And his setup looked good. Like he had them on a proper table. And it was, cool. But yeah, signing on your cat, I'm not sure. Am I going to get a cat hair stuck to the fucking card? Yeah, I don't know.
Dings, cat scratches. Yeah, I do find it strange. I know obviously they're doing a big push now, doing social media and publicising and hashtags and all that, but I get the creativity behind it, but there's a part of me that just cringes when you see 1,000 cards
Well,
just chucked in a big pile.
Yeah, and you think, like, I get, they have to sign a lot of stuff and blah, blah, blah. But, like, they obviously do not take into consideration that people
Things.
grade cards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially people like Salruka who have such a high price for even base autos.
Yeah.
It just makes me chuckle. But yeah, on a different note, we have got Universe starting to be signed. Initially looks similar kind of designs of kind of what we've already discussed actually, previously 2025. So
I'm glad you knew what it was, because I saw that picture and I was like, what the fuck is that? I didn't know what it was, but yeah, Universe 2026.
And I wouldn't say I know. Also, I was obviously trying to do some research and was kind of following through some forums, and people said, "Oh, it must be Universe." So I might be wrong, but it seems to be that's what we're working towards.
It looked it, didn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, look out for that again. Latter part of this year, maybe early of next, but it is marked as a 2026 set. Moving through to tops now. As always, they have been very, very busy. We'll start things off from, as I say, just after Backlash. So we did have the Backlash poster, and we now have a print run for that of 1,127, which always surprises me that they have such a high print run when A, they don't advertise them, and also they're pretty fucking bland. So, if you do pick up, that's what your print run is for the Backlash poster. We also have since had print runs for the Backlash event cards themselves. So the Bronze Spear and Seth had a print run of 600. Danhausen and the Mini Hausens had a print run of 2943. EO and Asuka, when they had their kind of embrace at the end, had a print run of 1639. And then we also had Roman doing his kind of pose, and I had a print run of 892. So starting off with the Backlash ones, did you go in for any of these? Did you pick up? There was no auto chances. It's literally just your parallels. So
No, I still haven't hit a parallel since January 2025. And I bought 20 pages. And I know that, like, obviously you're not guaranteed anything, but you think if you're buying 20 cards, how are you not even getting like a to 50 or something?
Or something, yeah, exactly.
That I get the print run might have been really high, but no, I say this all the time. I might be off. I'm back off the wagon for tops now.
You're buying them off the secondary market at this point.
If there's something comes up that I like the look of, I will grab it on the secondary market. What about you? Did you get any?
No, I didn't. And to be fair, I mean, I am looking on eBay, and even like the 50s for some of the not as desirable ones, actually not that expensive, like 20 or 30. So
yeah,
I really don't
sold
mind.
One the other day for about 35, I think.
Okay, so that's not. I mean, it's not too bad, is it? Like, it's still. I guess it's a bit like the EPAC side of things. If you just want to collect it and you're not going for achievements or anything, actually, you can still pick out those golds and silvers up if you want to. But yeah, no, I didn't go in for any of those Backlash. And again, there was no autos or short print images for that. So you just got what you got. We have since then also had ones for Raw. So we had Lesnar returning and giving an F5 to Oba. And the print run for that was 893. So I will say I was quite surprised by these. Yeah, so even the original Oba, where he came in and challenged Lesnar and defeated Lesnar at Mania, both of those were still fairly low, considering how like big of a segment it was. I'm surprised actually that wasn't higher, considering you've got like, I know Danhausen's a big thing, but Danhausen getting 3,000, you would have thought that would have been similar kind of number for Oba, really, you know?
At least, half of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, people seem to be big on him, but it's not quite showing just yet.
On the Tops Now stuff.
It is like his sales are really good on eBay and things. So, yeah, people are buying him, but
just not on Tops Now.
Just not Tops Now. Again, I didn't even see that one until it was too late.
No, I didn't either. Until we were talking about the notes. And you said to me about check the top cards. I totally forgot it even existed. So, yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it is weird because they promote all the other stuff quite heavily on social media. Like they never promote this sort of stuff.
I've seen the fucking Arsenal cards all week. Every day I go on Facebook and there's a Max Dowman fucking auto or whatever from Tops.
Or Toy Story is another one that keeps going a load.
Yeah.
No, that's it. So again, if you want them, they are now gone, and we'll wait and see what we get for St. Night's main event. I guess we'll get some, and we'll also get some for Clash in Italy. So we shall see what happens from there. Last bit of Topps news. So Cosmic Chrome. So this is one that we have been aware of for a little while. It's shipping from the US from next Friday, pretty much. So 4th of June is when we are expecting this to land. Chris, first of all, have you seen it? Are you going to be going to buy any of this?
I've seen it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it as well. I don't like the box configuration. It for the price that it's potentially going to be, with no guaranteed auto, it scares me. And Topps are, they do the light box, as they sometimes call it, or what else do they call it? It's like an undercard box, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but with Panini Prism undercard, you got one guaranteed auto.
You had something of, it might not have been a top one, but you would have got something that was
an
worthwhile.
auto, yeah. So, if it's going to be 250 quid for no auto, I think I can't do that. And I'll talk about it a bit later, but I've hit, in the last thing I've opened of Topps Chrome, I've hit something really good, and I don't want to continue buying Topps Chrome and then,
have something bad
or shit. Yeah, so it's going to be a pass from me.
Yeah, it's going to be a pass from. I think the design is pretty funky. I do enjoy kind of that 90s, but I still feel like if you put a card side by side and didn't know, I would still wonder if it was Universal Cosmic Chrome, other than maybe being Chrome stock would be the only telling. But design-wise, they could just work in the same set and back and forth. So I think that's my only negative on that. Yeah. And I guess, like you said, the base set itself is 200 cards. There are going to be hobbies, values, and megas in theory for this. And also, basically, per box of hobby box, you get 20 packs and you get 4 cards in a box. So you're going to get sort of 160-ish type cards, I guess, aren't you? So, yeah, no other configuration at the moment. But, yeah, we'll keep you updated as we see things starting to land next week, I guess, really.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a checklist either for this, to be honest.
Oh, I think I looked at it really quickly. It looked like an all right checklist, but they've all been kind of all right. I think this, for me, I think there are going to be nice cards in it. And I think it'll be going down the singles route to try and pick those cards up after you've seen some of the ones you like, the different types you like. So I'm interested in the set. I'm not shitting on it, but I am shitting on the no auto and the price point. If you do that box and it's 100 quid, I'm still going to moan that there's no auto, but I'm going to be a little bit more, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but if you get a hit from that, like you have with the AEW box, you might be paying nearly 100. But if you're getting kind of a box chase that actually does retain some kind of value, you do feel a little bit better about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. But not at 250. 250.
No, not 250.
To get 250 for like even a case hit is quite hard to do in WWE. Like, some of them do, but a lot of them do not get anywhere near that. So, yeah.
I think we'll see how it goes. As like I say, it's shipping next week, so you'll probably start seeing breakers ripping it across the pond from next Friday, pretty much. Yeah. And then we'll see it dripping on the UK feeds the following week. So, yeah, if you're into that, you can find all the details on it at the moment. And that's pretty much it on the top side of things. Anything else Topps-wise you want to add? If not, we'll move on to
I don't think so.
Other people. So other people, other brands. So we're talking to the Leaf side of things. So we mentioned this a few weeks ago about Leaf bringing out a brand new combat set. So the new set that they are bringing out is called Leaf Metal
Heroes
Ring Kings.
of Metal Wrestling Green King. Is that what it is?
Squared rings.
Squared rings, not Green King. That's a pub.
Green Kings, Metal Rings, Leaf Rings. So
Heroes.
Heroes doubled.
What's it actually called? Leaf Ring Kings.
It's Leaf Metal Ring Kings is what it's actually called, yeah.
Is it actually called metal, or have you just added that in?
No, it's called,
in the notes it just says Leaf Ring Kings.
No, it's called Leaf Metal Ring Kings, yeah.
I believe it when I see it.
So, this is something that we kind of saw on social media probably beginning of April, something like that. We saw a few photos kind of land this past week. So it's going to be similar to kind of the Leaf kind of other sets, and a bit similar to the kind of the Panini Combat ones, where we've got a mix of wrestlers, boxers, MMA stars, and the like from the Leaf side. I did manage to find a checklist though today from GTS Distribution, so I have now seen a checklist, and I'm pleasantly surprised because there's a lot of wrestlers on here.
I was going to say, is there a lot of wrestlers? That's very cool.
Yeah. So I won't rattle through all of them, but I'll share this with you afterwards. But basically, we have different battle through some. So we'll go through one of the sets. It's called 1948 Leaf, is what the design is. I mean, just going through the A to Z, so you've got Booker T, Bret Hart, Brian Knobbs, Bruce Briefcake, Carlito, Bushwasher Luke, Demolition, Axe and Smash, Dana White's in there, Devon Dudley, Dory Funk, Earl Hebner's in there, Godfather, Goldberg. We've got Jade Cargill, Jake Roberts, Jerry Lawler, Jerry Saggs, Jimmy Hart, Karma, Coca Beware, Kurt Angle, Mandy Rose, Mike Chioda is in there, referee Mike Chioda. Papa Shango's got an auto, Ric Flair, Rick Steiner, RVD, Scott Steiner, Sergeant Slaughter, Tatanka, Boogeyman, Great Khali. So there's a lot of names in there. And they're all autos, so pretty good. So if you're a wrestling fan, there will be a half decent amount. And you see those across all the different, so the base autos and the different subsets have all kind of flick up through there.
Is there any really big names in there other than, obviously you said Bret Hart, you said Goldberg. We've seen Mike Tyson always, I think, and maybe Floyd, someone else like that.
So Floyd's on the box side, so Floyd's in there, Tommy Fury's in there, Chuck Norris, Conor McGregor.
Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris has got stickers in there.
He died recently, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
he did.
Shit, that's a big one.
You've got some doubles, so you've got Austin and Brett on a feuds card. We've got Flair and Steamboat on a dual auto card. Cool. Some quite good names that kind of go together. Nice, Boogeyman and Booker T, because they had such a big feud, you see. So there's some cool duo, because we've never had Brett and Austin, I don't think, on a duel before, even in WWE stuff. So
I feel like, did Prism do it, or did?
Oh, okay, maybe. Still pretty cool though.
It's still definitely. It's not something we've seen in a while. So yeah, I love seeing that.
Dustin Poirier, like MMA sort of stuff's in there. So there's lots of big names. Hogan's still in the set as an inscription.
That's who I was looking for.
But also, I think the big things we can include, there's also cut autos in this set as well. And they are wrestling. They're called Wrestling Kings is what some of the cuts are. And they are Andre the Giant, Kerry Von Erich, Roddy Piper, and Macho Man Randy Savage. So big cut autos. So yeah, I think this is definitely going to be something I'm going to be looking into. I may even see if we want to get a case up between us, I think, potentially. So let's see. Leaf is sucking me back in here. So in regards to release, it's due to release in July. So I say not too long to wait for all this now. And it does guarantee that every box will deliver 3 autograph cards, and there'll also be 1 to 2 multi-sign cards in every case.
Nice.
So you're going to get a couple of multi-cards if you get a case with it. And again, you're going to get 3 autograph cards. And also guaranteed, there's 1 on-card autograph kickboxer in every case, which either be Jean-Claude Van Damme, Michael Kisei, or a dual auto of them both.
Nice.
So there are some good guaranteed that you'll get with an F case as well. So pretty damn cool. And also on the boxing side, there's also a cut Muhammad Ali auto, which you can get within the set. So some good shit.
Yeah,
so
some really cool stuff.
So yeah, Leaf knocking it out of the park, I think, with this set. It could be a bit of a sleeper for the year, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
While I was quickly talking about Leaf, your auto set, you posted it on the CFP on the Facebook group the other day. Have you had any movement?
No, I haven't.
How many have you got left to get?
So I'm down to the final 3. So I need Arn Anderson, Chris Jericho, and Penta.
And that's the white parallel.
And they're all the whites, yeah. So I've got 118 of 121.
Fucking hell. That's so cool, though. So cool.
I was talking to Chris at Card Tricks about trying to get one of those like custom frame type things and have them like in a frame, but I don't know how big the frame would have to
huge.
be. But we'll see. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't want the chase to end because it means the chase has ended. But equally, it'd be quite nice to actually get it all done and say you've achieved it, you know?
Yeah, and it's. I think it's kind of random that the guys you've got left are the guys you've got left. It's not like it's Bret Hart and like really big guys, Ric Flair or whatever, is it?
No, I guess the kind of sadist in me went to get these guys earlier because you just don't know when they're I mean, Sabu was a prime example. It was a $10 card and then jumped to 70 quite quickly. Yeah. So I did try and get kind of the big names early on. But you're right. It's weird that like there is a Jericho on eBay now, but it's just slightly off sticker. And I feel like actually I should wait for one that's on like fully on sticker really. Arn Anderson, I don't know why that just hasn't appeared. And same with Penta, like you would have thought that he would have signed a lot of those. Yeah. It's not an SP as such.
Pre-WWE, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly that. So yeah, I don't quite know why they're the last three, but that's where I am at the minute, which is yeah, if anyone's got any, let me know.
Yeah, hit Jamie up. Would you be interested in doing it again? Or is it something you're like, right, I've done it once now, I'm not going to do that again?
If I was to do it again, I would go back and do one of the older Leaf sets, like the 2014, like the little mini ones. I think I would maybe do something like that. But I think once this is now done, I need to figure out, do I just focus on the AEW Series 1 set or whatever? Like, I might just then focus on trying to get those autos or something similar. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards.
Are you going to do the AEW Series 1 autos as well?
I have got them listed to maybe do that, yeah.
Wow.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're going with the Leaf first. Yeah, let's see what chase I feel like at that time.
I've seen someone doing the Series 2 this week. Series 2 autos, have you seen that?
No.
There's like a guy posted on one of the AEW groups, and I think he only had a few left as well. And I thought that was pretty cool. Like, he's got all of the Series 2 AEW flagship. There's a fair few rookies in there. I think you got Hook, Jamie Hayter, a few others. So, yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Maybe I'll do that. It's funny, I did see a guy on eBay, he's listed the full base set relics for Series 1, and he's got like 150 quid on eBay. Yeah. But I didn't realise that not everyone had a base relic. So I've got it listed on my checklist of 100 base relics, but there's only 74.
Yeah, you might be looking for ones that don't exist.
Well, that's what I've been doing. So I had a bit of a recce, and I worked out like roughly where I would be. I think even if I went and bought that guy's lot, I think it would still be cheaper for me to pick them up on ComC separately from what I already have.
Yeah, because you've already got X amount already.
Exactly. I've got like 20 or 30 of them so far. So it's interesting to kind of see, though, actually, if I did want to just jump the gun and close it out, I could. And for not a bad price, really. But yeah,
I think we'll
see what happens.
Yeah.
So just to finish off on the Leaf Metal Ring King, so there are no prices for this yet. You can't pre-order it. It's just kind of a notify me on Leaf's website, and it's not available on like Still City or anything like that.
It wasn't on Dave and Adams.
I think when this does land, I think this might be a cool set to do a review for, and a monthly review if we've got a bit of a drought with AEW and WWE anyway.
Well, it's just it breaks up the same thing, tops or Upper Deck, doesn't it? It's nice to have someone else in there. I did see, while we're on Leaf, I think, is it the college football people are like suing them at the moment or something?
That's right, the NFL sort of stuff, yeah.
I did kind of worry about that in terms of like, where they're doing people who are signed to WWE and AEW and things like that, could it have an impact on that as well?
Well, it does say on their website, checklist subject to change. So maybe that's why they cover themselves. But yeah, no, pretty cool. And again, I think I need to double check, but I think there's also memorabilia cards within them as well. I don't think it's just purely autos. But yeah, as we get more info, I'll confirm up.
Sweet.
So moving through to Upper Deck, we've had quite a few different bits and pieces come through for Upper Deck in different categories, really. Start things off, first of all, with AEW Flagship. So we have seen the pre-sale go up for this. Chris, you mentioned to me the other day that this is now available over on Dave Adams. Yeah. So you can actually get this pre-order for $79.99. I guess, first of all, before we go into the actual set itself, you mentioned that they are celebrating 35th anniversary, and they've done a bit of a throwback scheme on the website.
Oh, yeah. Website looks cool. Yeah, it just reminds me of all the different fonts, and like the way it's done is just like when the internet first came out kind of thing. Yeah. And yeah, it just is really cool.
It's kind of got like flash media boxes in the corners, and different parts. It looks really cool. So even if you don't buy nothing, just head over to the website and just check it out to have a look about.
If you like 90s nostalgia and like 2000s nostalgia,
AOL.com.
yeah, exactly, Ask Jeeves and stuff like that, then yeah, you'll definitely get a kick out of it.
And it's it's a good price, $80 for the box. We did see preview photos quite a long time ago, but as you would expect with a normal flagship, 100 card base set, a variety of different bits and pieces. So in a hobby, you get 16 packs per hobby box, 6 cards per pack. So pretty good. And then if you do go for a case, obviously you've got the configuration there. We do see the return of our usual bits and pieces. So we've got the base. We do see the canvases returning, but the tweak with the canvases this time is that we've got blood on them. So Upper Deck are now well and truly happy with blood on cards. So the preview image is Osprey with a barbed wire bat in the cage match. I think it was with Fletcher. I think this one is from. Dazzler's come back with a slightly different start. Entrances looks pretty cool. Kind of a silhouette with like there's one they've got is like I think Darby Allin with a bit of mist. So pretty cool with that. And then they kept bringing out something called Fanimation, which is a bit like the Leaf Heroes of Wrestling kind of pop arty caricature images. So yeah, a little bit of a tweak with that. I don't think. Sorry.
No, go on.
No, I don't think we do. There's no guaranteed auto, as we do know with kind of the flagship. So, but again, for that, it's definitely worth the hit. So.
Well, you're guaranteed either an auto, a memorabilia, or a clear cut. The clear cut's a little bit bullshit because they are not like sought after.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for the price, $80, it's not too bad, is it? I don't think. I like that they continue, like they're continuing, they're kind of evolving some of the inserts, like Canvas has come a long way from 2021. And I like that they kind of refresh it and they add in a few new ones. Some of those new ones, like entrances. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 more new ones that sounded or looked cool.
Yeah, I think, like you say, the canvases, they've also added to it. So although you do have like your base and now short prints, they're a higher ratio. I think it's like 1:80 for a short print, but you've now got also red and gold exclusive to hobby boxes. So you kind of got an additional chase for those canvases too, which is pretty cool. And again, the Fanimation ones, they are 1 in 640 packs. So they're going to be kind of your case hit, garbage pail kids kind of chase, aren't they? Pretty much,
what did they do before? Oh, I can't remember.
Was it Day with a Belt or something?
Day with a Belt, that was it, yeah. And they did like an MJF and a Moxley kind of really high ratioed sets within them.
Yeah.
When's it out?
So I think it's. Let me have a quick look here. I mean, this is the latest one I've got here.
June. 10th of June seems really soon, considering there's been like almost next to no kind of fanfare about it. We've not had a checklist. I didn't see it on Sports Trading in the UK either. And that's usually my indicator because they do put AEW stuff up for pre-order. I'm checking it now. And it's
because you're going to get yours from Sports Card Trading, Sports Trading, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm just going to check Dave Adams, what they say.
I just think with Sports Trading, although there's a little bit of a resale added on, I like to support them in terms of just to keep making sure they keep getting wrestling in.
Yeah, definitely. I think the other thing as well, like it's also easier to do that because you haven't got to worry about duty or if it gets held up at UPS or anything like that, really, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just double checking Dave Adams while we're doing it live.
And essentially, there's nowhere else in the UK that stock Upper Deck.
Well, the only people licensed, aren't they? Exactly.
Yeah. So, you know.
So, yeah, flagship. So Dave Adams has got the restate as 10th of June. So we will see that a week on Thursday, pretty much. So, yeah. And as always, as Chris mentioned, not a guaranteed auto, but you will get 1 auto, 1 memorabilia, or 1 clear cut potentially per box. 1 Dazzler per box, 2 canvas cards per box, and then from there you get 4 numbered or rared ratio cards, and then 16 base set gold parallels per box. So, yeah, not a bad little selection. And again, if you like a little bit of flagship, that's the one you can get coming up very soon.
I like a little bit of flagship, and I am anticipating that with 2026 coming out very soon, that we will get 2025 on EPAC.
Oh, yes. Good shout. At the Authority.
Yeah, I'm surprised we've not had it already, to be honest. But
No.
I feel like they got 2024 out really quick.
But they got game used out very quick as well, didn't they?
Yeah, unless 2024 was delayed in physical, I don't know. But I feel like we're a long way removed from 2025 flagship. So yeah,
Jeez.
hoping any day, to be honest. So
I mean, since you mentioned EPAC, let's move over to EPAC and talk about flagship bits and pieces first of all. So, Pack Wars, Chris, you have been back on Pack Wars for the 2023 flagship stuff. So, what have you been doing? What's got you back in there?
With Pack Wars, it just depends on who they're offering that week. So I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago they had Swerve to 25 or 100.
Yeah.
So that is what got me back. But then since then they had Sting to 100 last week, and Sting isn't in. I know he's in a fair few sets, but he's not going to be in any of the new sets. He wasn't in Allure, the new Allure that just came out.
No.
I don't even think he was in the last Metal that came out. He didn't have autos in game used or anything that I can think of. So yeah, it's nice to be able to get a new Sting card. So yeah, got that one in Pack Wars last week, and then this week I'm gonna look where I am because I want to be in the top 25 because it is Tony Storm. Tony Storm to 25. The other one is it Sammy Guevara or no? It's Pack. It was Sammy Guevara last week.
Okay. Pack Wars.
Pack, yes, it's a Pack Wars. I am 12th. I was 9th earlier.
You're still in the running for a 25, though.
I'm in the running for a 25, but I've got 4 wins, and the top 2 have got 10 wins. So yeah, I might do it. I have bought a few more packs actually. I've got 3 more packs to play. So yeah, I might do a couple more games on maybe Monday just to try and cement my place in the top 25.
I mean, reach out to the Wizard. We know he loves Pack Wars, and he's kind of got this knack of getting a perfect time to when to start doing wins and get himself up the list. Doesn't he? So,
yeah.
I know he's done quite well recently as well. I think for the less popular ones, there doesn't seem to that many people jumping on board. And he said sometimes you do only need 3 or 4 wins, and you've done well.
Well, some weeks you need 1 win. I think it was last week because I only wanted the 100. I think I had 1 win and I was in the top 25 up until right near the end. I think it was only the last day that my 1 win went below 25. So
that showed, didn't it? Jeez.
Yeah.
I will say I do like that pole driver parallel, and that's again one that I'm trying to do the full set of. Because you do think actually if you have the whole set, there's only 100 of them that exist.
Absolutely.
And it's like
and I don't think not many people are going to done the full set.
No.
And I will say, on eBay in the UK, they sell well because not that many people do ePack, I guess.
No.
And especially Pack Wars from a set that was from 3 years ago, but whatever.
There's some cool names in it though, isn't there? And
there is, yeah.
Like you said, it's a good year when it comes to flagship. So yeah, keep going with Pack Wars, and hopefully we'll get some good news for you next time round on that. Yeah. But yeah, with ePack. As we mentioned, we have had Double or Nothing this past weekend. As always, we did have the promo sets. The 6 cards are available until the 2nd of June. So you can claim your free pack. It just gives you the coupon code and away you go. It features Shida, Jericho, Kevin Knight, Kenny Omega, Lena Cross, and Tekla. Imagery is kind of a subway train flying behind them. And then the artwork down the bottom, it looks like the New York subway kind of font that they used across the pay-per-view weekend. So pretty damn cool. And if you do like it, there is a guy on the AEW Facebook group who will print them into physical for you. So I did pick some all-in-ones up from him, and they are pretty good quality, really. So yeah, really, really cool. But if you want to grab those into your little ePack digital collection, they are available. But when it does come to match dated moments, there's nothing yet for Double or Nothing. I think, Chris, we were saying before we come on air, actually, we probably won't see nothing this week, but probably next week we may see that.
Yeah, is it worth checking? Because we have a knack. It is Friday. They do quite often come out at 8 o'clock on a Friday. I'm going to double check. I think we're too quick. I think it will be next week or the week.
I don't know.
after.
We have a news article potentially, even if it isn't live. We may have a news article for it, might we?
Yeah, no, nothing up there.
No, I can't see nothing here either yet. So,
Any
latest
predictions?
news.
Any predictions for cards we think we might get? I've got a couple.
Yeah, I mean, I think the gold is going to be MGF in it.
Yeah,
With
and I
his
think
foot on
it
Darby's
should be,
chest. Look who it is.
Where's
It's
the
the Prez.
I'm still here. I look tanned.
You look a bit tanned, don't you?
I don't know why?
People are wondering what's happened here. This we skipped an
Are you
episode. No,
recording
Lloydie
now?
has just
Press
yeah,
just ran in.
Prez has just ram raided the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Episode 99 of the Squared Circle Release podcast.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I won't be on for long. I'm still, to be honest, I'm still in quite a bit of pain still with the extraction, as it were. It's a week on now, but it's more uncomfortable than it is painful, to be honest. But I'm still getting a lot of pain and headaches from it. So I'll be back soon. I just thought I was just sorting out some of my work stuff because I'm on call at the minute. So I thought, oh, why not jump on quickly? Say hello. So
Nice.
hello.
Hello.
We joined us at a lovely time. We're talking about pack wars.
Oh God.
Dave's going to leave again. Don't tell him.
Literally. So I just leave now. Who is it this time round?
Tony Storm to 25.
That's quite good.
Yeah,
That's good. Out of all the possibilities, Tony Storm
that's probably the
is
best one.
It's one of the better ones, isn't it?
one of
Exactly.
the better ones.
Well, I'm in the running to get one, and I think I've got 4 wins, so
Oh, okay.
it's not that popular.
Okay. That's all right. I mean, like, I think that it's died a death now, to be honest, with the Pat Wars thing. But it was good.
As we just said, we're 3 years removed from 2023 flagship.
We get one a week and there's 100 base cards. There's another 3 years worth yet.
They've never done the Jay White one, though, have they? Yeah.
Not yet, no. There'll be
No,
later
yes.
on
Oh, God.
when he gets
coming.
released. Then we'll put him up.
Injured.
Is
Well, he's
WWE
injured
or
indefinitely anyway, so I don't know when he'll ever really show back up. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd say hello. And
Hi.
sorry, missing you guys. And to be honest, I'm not even sure I'm going to be on the next show. And I apologise profusely because it's when I'm back on call
Oh,
the
shit.
next rotation round.
Well,
So-
we kind of gave you a deadline at the beginning of the show because in exactly 1 month is our 4-year anniversary.
Okay.
So you've got a month.
I got a month.
We need you for the 4
two
years.
episodes.
So I don't think I'll be on the next show, and it's not because of the tooth, but it was more so because of work. But I'll definitely be on the show afterwards. And but I thought I'd jump in today just to say hello, and I'm doing okay. It's just taking some time to heal up. That's all. As you boys know, I've gone through a lot of pain with this since last November. So sadly, it's ended with me having a massive hole in my jaw now. But never mind.
Well, you
Such
look
is
well.
life.
You look well anyway.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, you can't really see it when I smile, but yeah, it's at the back of my mouth. But yeah, it's just very uncomfortable. Are you boys all right? Happy days?
Yeah, well, good, mate. Melting a little bit, but other than that,
Yeah.
we're okay.
Double fans pointed at me.
To be fair, it's probably the best day you've chosen to do this week because I
It's
don't
been
know, like
hell.
yesterday was terrible.
Yeah.
It was really like I couldn't even sleep yesterday. It was so bad.
Day before we had thunderstorms all fucking night, didn't we? So
Yeah.
over this
We-
way anyway.
Yeah, we are like intermittent over here.
We had some
I see a lot of
big
like
ones.
either I see I hear lots of thunder but no lightning, or I see loads of lightning and no thunder.
Yeah, there was some really cool lightning actually. I went and stood
that's
out in
cool.
it, just trying to get hit.
Hold at Thomas Edison here.
I will.
My umbrella.
I will try and join you on the 5th. It's the 5th.
6th, my birthday.
The comic show 6th. Sorry, birthday.
39. Oof.
Yes, 39 or ones. Ooh. Ooh.
On the booth.
The 6th. I will try my best. So I know the missus has got a hair appointment in the morning, and we'll have to go see my parents after that. But I'll be there in the afternoon, so it gives you some
Woohoo.
time. You boys can go off and do stuff, and
Get some moolah.
I'll go and hold the fort for an hour or so.
I think it's
And I think Paddy wants to go for a beer as well. So, yeah, and I'll try and. I think there's a few people I know going this time round, so I think it'd be quite fun.
Nice.
Sweet.
So yes, I'll be there for a couple of hours at least.
Awesome.
But outside of that, yeah, nothing else really. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Looking forward to talking. I've bought a lot of stuff, but I'll save that for when I'm back on the show next. Yeah.
Jamie's gonna do the next Leaf set. He's gonna get all the autos again.
Oh, what the new
Ring Kings, Hero
Ring Kings.
Metal Ring Kings
Oh,
of
mate,
wrestling.
but it's not all wrestling though, is it?
There's a lot of fucking
just
wrestling.
gonna do the wrestling.
It's just
Yeah.
do the wrestling ones. I don't know how much wrestling is going to be in it. Have you seen the checklist?
You'll have to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, from the pod, yeah.
No, okay.
Podcast
We
already.
just talked about it. Yeah, there's loads.
Oh, there's loads, is
It
there?
sounds really cool. Yeah,
That's really cool.
we might be buying a
Expensive.
case.
Really? Is it cheap? Is it cheap or is it
I don't know.
expensive? I don't even.
I don't think they've said. There's no like dates or.
No dates or prices. yet.
Prices.
July is when it's landing.
Well, I'll look forward to listening to it on the pod. I did actually listen to.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not a pea bear that will just go away and not listen to the pods. I do go away, and when I do, I do still listen to the pods. So yeah. Cool. Look, I'll leave you to it.
Enjoy, mate.
Love you a long time. And
Take care. See you next week, all right?
See you, well, next. Well,
next week.
I'll see you.
I'll see you
physically.
properly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. See you in a bit.
All right.
See
Bye-bye.
ya.
Bye.
So, yeah, what you been buying? What you got?
So, right, my purchases, finally, it is back. 3 boxes of Slam Attacks Chrome
Boom.
2021. I haven't opened this since 2024. It was I think it was April 2024, maybe around then. I checked back on my YouTube the other day to see when the last box was. So it's been a couple of years. I'm really looking. I've had them in hand. Haven't had a chance to open them yet because it's half term. Kids here all the time. But yeah, found a guy on eBay. He's got a case, or he's got nearly a case.
Stock.
Couldn't quite get a deal done for more boxes, but managed to get 3. He was basically 3 or 10. And I was like, oh, I don't. At the price is obviously
3 or 10.
3 or 10. I wanted 5.
Okay.
So
That's weird.
yeah, it is weird because I offered a good couple of £100 more on top, obviously for 5, but he didn't want it. And I can understand that. I suppose if you're at a price where he's paid X amount for the case or for boxes, and he needs to make he did me money off, obviously. So if he needs to make X amount, he needs to make sure he sells them for the right price. So I didn't push back or anything. I still appreciate the 3 boxes at a discount. But yeah, they are still available on UK eBay. So if you fancy a rip, then they're available still. So yeah, going to be ripping that on the channel maybe in about 2 weeks. And staying with sealed stuff, I also managed to pick up the other day a sealed box of Bape.
Oh, really?
Which I know we obviously
from the US.
No, so from again UK eBay. It was on auction. I think they started it at like 99p, but it hit. The price I paid was the retail price. I paid the same price every time, basically. So yeah,
It's pretty daring, to be fair. What made you want to buy it on
I
eBay?
really like the Bape boxes. I think they're cool. I know you can weigh them and everything, but I just enjoyed the rip for some reason. And I will say, if you can't get it at retail, if you're paying the resale prices, it is really hard to make the money back. The cards aren't overly selling well on my eBay, and I've got the baby Milos for sort of 15, 20. Base cards are all about 4 or 5 quid each. I've sold a few, but nothing like crazy.
Do you think it's because there's been such an influx of other products and it's just been lost in time a bit?
Yeah, definitely. And I know, and some people really didn't like the product. I obviously pulled a massive card from it, and I enjoy the product. So yeah, just again, one that it hasn't arrived yet, and I did buy it a few days ago, so I'm hoping it turns up soon. Otherwise, I might have an issue. But yeah, keep your eyes out again on the channel for that being opened. I'll probably open something else with it. Otherwise, it's like a minute fucking long video.
One pack one day. Yeah.
But yeah, staying with Bape, I can't remember if I said this on the last show, but I grabbed the last base card that I needed for the set.
Nice.
So it's not a massive set, it's 32 cards. And I've posted a picture on Instagram of the completed set. But I've done it differently, and I've included some white parallels, some purple to 75, red to 199, yellow to 99, and things like that. Just so, and then a lot of it is the base. So yeah, it's kind of got a little bit of everything. I wouldn't mind getting, I think there's to 10s in the base as well, so I wouldn't mind picking up a to 10. And I've got a to 50 in the Undertaker that we
just to slot them through, sort of.
Yeah, so you've got one of each almost. Do you know what I mean? So I will be replacing someone with a to 10 at some point.
We do a lot of that, like your Slammers Hats Chrome. You've done your base set with a variety of colours and parallels, haven't you?
I've done a Law 2022, which I finished a while back, but I did that the same. I had a few yellow taxis in there. I've got some orange slices, red pulsars. There was another kind of cool one that I forget. The yellow taxi, steel chairs, they're not cool. The wood,
tables.
Things like that. Yeah, the table. So that one, I think it looks cool, but obviously I'm well aware and I'm totally appreciate that most people would prefer a clean, all the same design.
But it's your collection, though, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. So I'll do whatever the fuck I want. So yeah.
I will say with the Bape, I think I'm down to my final 5 because I'm trying to do the white silvers.
Yes.
And again, I've picked up those not too bad price really.
So this is the other thing on this note. So I will say I bought that on eBay from Card Tricks, who used to sponsor the show. He has massively upped his eBay game. And it's quite impressive, to be honest, how much stuff he's got, and the prices are really good. Have you checked eBay for your white ones?
So I did buy a load from Chris. I mean, when Bape landed, I bought a load. He may have had a load more since.
Some more, yeah.
But I'll have a look, definitely.
But I will just say, big up to him, because he's doing it similar to the way I do it, in terms of I like to look out for the people like myself who are trying to collect all these sets. And I have a lot of guys who, I've got one guy doing the glow vectors from the newer Law. I've got one customer doing the playing cards from Flagship a few years ago, AW Flagship. So it is really good that he's doing this, and he'll do just the playing cards or just the white parallels, like a multi-listing. So yeah, definitely, if you're looking to, finish off some sets, I would suggest checking Card Tricks' eBay as well.
Nice.
Really good stuff. I've got quite a lot, so...
No, don't, dude. It's fine.
Something that was in the news, but Jamie fucked off. He said, "Fuck that." Why did you just miss it out by accident?
No, Lloydie popped in, didn't he?
Oh, that was it,
popped in. Threw our flow off.
Blame Lloydie.
Blame Lloydie.
So in the news, we had that Upper Deck EPAC were doing their RAKs for this year, which is Random Acts of Kindness. I had never heard of this, but then when someone mentioned something, I was like, actually, I do remember that from the year before.
Last year, year before. Yeah, we've definitely had it before.
Yeah. So basically, there's some... I've seen different opinions or different takes on this online. What I believe is that it's the people who have spent the most money on EPAC in the last year.
There'll be a percentage, won't there? You reach but I do Facebook, the top 5% spends or 10% spends or something, yeah.
Whereas I've seen there's one guy on Facebook groups and stuff who is adamant that it is not done by that and it is just random. But if you look at the people, and I'm on EPAC a lot, I know who the top guys are. if you look at the people who received gifts, it's all those guys. And
Mike Roth and guys.
So Mike Roth is one of the examples in that he got. So they were sending out. So last year they did prints, so signed prints, very cool. But what?
Yeah, it's from the merchandise side of stuff, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. What one guy said is he was just like, well, I've been on EPAC collecting cards, not prints. So what the fuck am I gonna? And I'm the same. I don't do prints. I don't really display prints, and it would just be something that I sold probably. So I'm glad that this year they changed it and they gave out hobby boxes. I think of only of the last metal set, Metal 2025.
This year's metal. Yeah.
Yeah, last year's metal. So
last year, yeah.
I got 2 free hobby boxes. So I was
complain there, can you?
Over the moon because I had no idea, obviously, about it. I'd seen something the night before about someone had received 2 boxes as well. And, you know, I did think about it and I did think, well, I've spent quite a bit. But I didn't at any point kind of give it a second thought or think that I had qualified.
We're not also looking at the idea that, like you say, it is a roundabout of kindness. You're not doing it as, oh, I'll get this if I spend so much money.
Stuff anyway. Yeah,
no, there's like,
cool
just
shit.
Get it anyway. Yeah, of
That's
course.
It. So,
and also, it sounds really weird, but in a strange way, the value of those 2 hobby boxes, where you may have not had much good luck on certain things, it kind of makes you feel a bit better. Actually, you may have gone ham on and got nothing, but actually you've had this in return, which is a bit of a freebie bonus, really, isn't it? You know?
And then, so you look at the boxes that I got.
Yeah.
I got the 2 free hobby boxes, and I got Jamie Hayter to 199 Energize, one of Dave's favourites. It was obviously I collect Hater, so that was cool for the PC. Then I got a John Silver PMG, a red one, which I already own.
Typical, though, isn't it?
Typical. Then I got a Max Caster Autographics, which is the on-card autos.
Sideways, isn't it?
Yeah, but his is the right way. His is not sideways. Everyone else has done the sideways, and his is normal way.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's kind of cool. And then the big hit, very spicy, is a jambalaya. So I got a jambalaya of Tony Storm, and I did shit myself at first when I was opening it because I thought it was going to be Mariah May,
or Thunder Rosa.
I don't. Yeah, actually, that would have not been good. But I already have those. I already have Mariah May. So when I saw blonde hair, I was like, oh shit. Oh. But it was Tony Storm, so yeah, that one will be for sale very soon. So yeah, as you just said a minute ago, like obviously maybe I did do well over the last year, but if you didn't, and then you at least get a box that has some cool stuff in it for free,
yeah,
can't be bad. And what I ran out to the kitchen just then to get my little note. They sent a little handwritten note. Upside down.
Oh, that's upside down, yeah.
Upside down. From Upper Deck. So it's just saying, hello, thank you for being an important member of the EPAC community. We appreciate your continued support and hope you enjoy your gift. Best wishes, the Upper Deck EPAC team. So, yeah, really, really cool.
I will say as well that it's quite cool as well. They just don't dump you a voucher code in your EPAC to buy a hobby box. I think the fact that it's a physical means much more. If that makes sense, they've actually shipped that to you rather than just copped out and giving you a code, you know?
Yeah. Well, they've actually shipped like hundreds of packages by the looks of it to like different, you know, genres and things like that. So
yeah, no, it's really cool. And I think, I'd say, you don't get that across any other manufacturers. Probably Tops aren't doing anything like that, are they? Thank you for being a big member of Top Slam. Here's a physical box.
Yeah, right.
But it's true though, isn't it? Like,
well, with Top Slam, they charge you. So like the only legendary that I've got is where they charged me a tenner to go in the fucking draw to win a box or something. I don't know.
It's quite nice to get a reward though that you're not expecting, and it gives you a little bit of a boost in it. So
it did, and I obviously did a video. The video's on YouTube, but I do give Upper Deck their props, and I think we do on the podcast a lot.
Yeah,
I open every release except ones that I'm not sure on. Black Diamond and
the big ones.
Well, it's just Black Diamond and Spectrum that I haven't opened on the channel.
Oh, okay. So you've done pretty much all of it.
Everything else I've opened on the channel, at least, you know, one box of. So, yeah, big up Upper Deck. Staying with EPAC, I've been working on an achievement. So it's quite a hard one to do because it's not a popular set anymore. It's the Allure 2022. So everyone's done with that. Everyone's over it. There's a lot of the cards, the inserts have all been redeemed. So not many people have them unredeemed. It took a Facebook help post. And it took a lot. Yeah, I put a Facebook post up on the AW group.
Okay.
It took a lot of very one-sided trades. So I'd be sending them 20 cards, 15, 20 cards, numbered cards, Danhausen, Tony Storm, colour flows and things like that, just to get the one stinking insert that I needed.
Man.
So it took me a good week of sending out trades, being rejected. And the thing is about doing it is I'm sending out these, mega one-sided trades. People are still rejecting them. I can respect that. But then they're fucking rating me 1 star and stuff. And I'm like, that was a great trade. It was like 20 cards for your
one
powerhouse Hobbs fucking insert. So whatever to those guys. I'll remember the names and I will not trade with them going forward.
No.
I do appreciate one guy, we spoke in messages and he said, like, I'm trying to do the achievement as well, so I can't trade it away. But, and I actually helped that guy finish his achievement. So he then went and he got a Brian Danielson printing plate. So you get a printing plate for doing it. I managed to do it. The video again is on my shorts on YouTube. This is the second time I've done this same achievement. The first time I got the Jericho Appreciation Society printing plate.
Oh, you did.
Which is about fucking 20 geezers, 15 geezers on it. It looked ridiculous. I looked through though, and I did trade that. The big Jericho collector got that off me, and they traded me a Daniel Bryan 16-bit plate. So I thought I think I won that trade there.
That's a grade up there, yeah.
And it helped him out. He was happy with his Jericho card because he's obviously a big Jericho guy. But yeah, this time I got Darby Allin title fights insert,
which you couldn't have come at a better time, really.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Really cool. When you look at the checklist as well, there's like the Varsity Blondes. There's a lot. There's like Keith Lee and Swerve. I think there's 2 different Keith Lee and Swerves. There's a lot of jabronis on there.
Yeah.
So I was pretty lucky to get Darby Allin. So,
I miss Keith Lee. I used to quite like Keith Lee, and he's gone completely.
Yeah, his last match was like 2 years ago or something, I read.
Yeah, and he's not particularly old either, is he, really?
No, I really liked him in like NXT. I thought he was an exciting prospect, like a big guy who could also move around the ring so well.
Yeah.
I really thought he was going to be, like how those NXT champions all kind of, were on a part. A lot of them were going on to do good things on the main roster. I thought
we had that great Rumble run, didn't he, with Lesnar, and was like doing cool shit there, wasn't he? And just gone, isn't he?
Yeah. Where am I? Opened a few boxes on EPAC like yourself. I've done a metal box, and I got my 4th Thunder Rosa Ultra Graphics, the ones we just spoke about a minute ago. Because I got a lot of them I think I got 2 of them in breaks, pulled one myself, and now I've pulled one on EPAC. And I've got all of them still. I don't think I've sold any. So, yeah. And I got my second, in the same box, second red PMG of Penelope Ford. So that was like a double. Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
It's like me and bloody Kofi Kingston's players. Jeez.
And I also opened some game used, but I did not do as well as you did. I got an Austin Gunn to 10 auto relic, and I got a Kira Hogan to 99 auto relic.
Does the Prez want the Austin Gun?
The best. I don't think he collects them, does he?
I thought he used to do, because I don't know if it's
I think he just collects
Jay White.
Jay White and Juice. Yeah, I don't think he's bothered by the guns. But yeah, whatever. And then the last thing, let's end on a high note. So the video is on YouTube. I opened my Topps Chrome Sapphire box, which I'd thought about selling. I don't know if I mentioned it on the pod. I know I mentioned it to Tommy.
You did mention on the pod, yeah. So you got it and you didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
You were undecided, weren't you? Or you're going to keep it sealed wax, weren't you?
I was thinking about keeping it sealed and kind of holding it for a while and just seeing where it went. But I'm a degenerate.
You got
we
itchy
can't
fingers.
Fucking do that. No way. So I opened it on YouTube. And it was worth it in the end because it was a very good box. It had a Cody Rhodes gold to 50. Then it had a Bronco Nima to 10, black. And I have a Bronco Nima to 5 from last year, chrome. So it might be a little PC there. And then the big hit was the 1986 Tribute Superstars Auto. And it was Liv Morgan to 10, black. On card auto. Boom.
And I will say, it really, I won't obviously when people watch the video, but you can tell it took you by surprise.
It definitely
like you
did.
scrolling down, you kind of get that heritage, and obviously you love the heritage design anyway.
I love that design.
And as you're just scrolling down a little bit, and you're like, just that shit, like that moment actually dropping that you've got what you've got. But mate, you couldn't ask for a better hit, like a heritage kind of style, a big name. You can't ask for more out of a product, can you? Really?
No. And when I saw it was that Superstars auto set, I'll be honest, I wanted Stone Cold. I love the Stone Cold picture from that.
That's nice.
But yeah, like I know that the checklist of those Superstar autographs, there's not that many duds on there. I feel like there's maybe the Usos, but even I don't mind the Usos that much. And then there's, I don't know, there's maybe LA Knight. Maybe I wouldn't want that LA Knight.
No, necessarily not.
But other than those, I think it's a pretty decent checklist. So yeah, I kind of felt like I knew it was going to be something all right, if that makes sense.
I mean, could you, in theory, if you didn't want to live, you could probably do a trade for an Austin, I reckon.
You probably could. I kind of want to live.
I mean, it's a good image, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
So this is it. So I looked in my binder. I've got like one binder that has these kind of cards in it. And I looked, and I have
special binder
just for Chris. I have got a pretty big live collection. I do already have an auto, so it goes against my one auto per wrestler thing. But
you can get one in and one out, can't you? In theory.
I really like the other one though. It's a 49 from Revolution, and I really like those ones. So.
I will say though, like the to 10 parallel of that, I still feel like it is nicer than the others. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're all nice, but they're like the gold is very gold. I think having the black and the black and the silver and the reflect is so sharp. I showed you the Austin picture of the 10, and I was like, man, what an awesome card to have. Like, if I was to move my Austin on, that's what I would be going after as well. It's
even so just the base one of that would be really cool. One of these lives did sell this week at auction, and it did $650. So I think it's about 450, 500 quid.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good sale.
It's a good sale on auction, but it's slightly too low for me. I would want more than that, I think. I would want more than 500 quid.
Have you? I mean, we're digressing. I mean, I think you would get a bit more money though if you were to offer. I mean, that's the auction price, isn't it? I think if you're going to do a buy now, you get a bit more. Yeah. But I do digress a little bit. Have you seen the Austin like 30th anniversary chrome auto where you've got like the skull pattern in the blue flames?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
I'll send you it. So there's a 10 on eBay. So it's Austin from the Rumble where he's looking at his watch on the top rope. Yeah. But you've got the Stone Cold barbed wire right at the top, blue flames, a skull, and there's like a skull pattern on the background and like the auto across it. Yeah, I'm just going to drop it in the chat. It is so smart. I mean, you can't see the auto as well, but the artwork is stunning.
Oh, wait, I think I have seen these.
Let's drop it in the chat. Yeah. But it's 30 years of Austin. It's like, well, 30
Oh
years
no, I
of...
haven't. Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? It's got the old logo, like the old font. Yeah, no, I really, really like that.
It's awesome. So I think that's obviously the rare Austin, but
yeah,
that's up for $950. But I still think that's not a bad price for a rarer card.
I think I would swap it for that. Yeah, I think I would.
So if you're going after an Austin, that's a cool one. So nice. Well, you've had a good run of it, really.
I think that was it. Let me check. Yeah, that was all I've got. Yep.
Nice. Cool. All right. Well, that's the end of the show. I mean, before we do end up the show, as we mentioned, we are going to try and do more card-based things within the show. Not that we're not going to be doing the coffee break and other bits and pieces, but we're going to be changing up the Patreon somewhat. So we're going to be doing those kind of fantasy league stuff and kind of the more fun stuff and the niche stuff on the Patreon feed. But we are going to tweak the Patreon feed. So we are going to be doing a free feed. So it'll be still via the Patreon. Chris has managed to get our 18 plus restriction off our Patreon. So we are now open to all. So we managed to now get
the first time I tried to get that done, they just fucking completely ignored me.
Really?
So, yeah, I never got anything back.
Maybe
this time it was
realise
within a few hours. So yeah,
we're now available for all. So if you do go to the link, you won't have to put in your bank card details or send them ID to prove you're over 18. So, but what we will have a free feed. So the free feed will be released the same time as your normal podcast feed that you would get it. So if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, it is there. But we will be also uploading to that Patreon free feed the fantasy stuff. So we're doing our fantasy league, that will appear as a separate show, and then there's no charge for it. But it just means that you can have those within there. But also then be tweaking as time goes by kind of what we release on the free feed. So we'll kind of try and keep it all in one place. But as always, if you want to sign up for any of the paid Patreon feeds, our tier 1 gets you in the door, as we said earlier. £4 gets you in, get all the bonus shows. You have early access to all the shows. So full disclosure, this is recording Friday. We'll try and this will be either later this evening or first thing tomorrow morning. And then if it's on the free feed, it'll be 3 or 4 days after that. You also get when we do our set reviews. So me and Chris sat down a couple of weeks ago and went all through royalty to just over an hour, breaking through the royalty base set, inserts, autos, and talking about the Randy Orton 1 of 1. So again, if you want to have those set breakdowns are there. We will also have our squared routes. We have had a pause for May, but we'll be looking to restart those for June because you had a retro set review instead. And again, anything else we do extra will be part of those paid tiers. And again, if you want to join our second top tier, so again, just a few pounds more, just over a tenner to join that tier. You get all the bonus shows, but you also have the option of coming in and voting for any designs on our actual SCR cards. As mentioned, we are starting our hardcore moments set. So the first 3 cards have shipped out. People have been getting those, and the first 3 were Cactus Jack and ECW, Hardcore Kane from 2001, and the Hardcore Championship belt. So it's kind of a black and white kind of pencil sketch artwork with blood splats on it, and on the back we've got a barbed wire design with just a quick kind of caption. So as I mentioned, Brian Lyons really enjoyed his. I think we're pretty chuffed, Chris, of how they've come out and kind of designs of them too. And we're going to try and do kind of a 20 card set like we did with our Series 1. So instead of getting 1 a month, we are going to boost it to 3 a month as we go through. And again, we have got a poll up in our Facebook Patreon group now where you can vote for the next 3, whether it'll be WWE, WWF, ECW, something Japanese or something else. Yeah. And then we'll pick the most 3 popular answers, and then we'll try and split that ratio. So if we get 60-40, we'll do 2 WWE and 1 ECW and vice versa. So I think it's pretty even at the moment, but we've got a lot of card designs coming up, really.
And if any of those top tier Patreon members have, like I had 2 specific cards that I wanted making, if you have like a favourite hardcore champion or, you know, anything from that kind of era, doesn't have to be hardcore champion, it can be, you know, ECW, whatever, WCW, just hardcore. Then just give us a shout, give us a message on Patreon, give us a message on Instagram, and we'll make it happen. Because Jamie, you've done a great job on the ones that I wanted making. So thank you.
Thank you. I think that's also part of it, and that's the benefit of the top tier here as well. So we know, like the Series 1 cards, Chris messaged everyone who is top tier, said, give us your favourite 3 matches of all time and your favourite pay-per-view. So then we made that first year set based on the patrons' favourite images. So that will continue as Chris is there. If there's a moment you want to see or a favourite wrestler of that genre,
and
hit us up and we will include it.
Random as you want. I think I chose. Well, I'll tell you one that I chose, which was Bob Holly.
Bob Holly.
You can't have a hardcore set without hardcore Holly.
And I mean, I'm happy of me. I know I've picked some of the sets, but one of my favourite matches, I've included a card from one of my favourite matches, which will be featured at some point as well. So, so again, if there's anything you particularly like, please hit us up if you're a top tier member, and we'll be gladly to add them in the set as we go through the month. We're obviously a bit early on this, but as well, Halloween, all patrons will get a Halloween special card, and at Christmas we'll give a card to both tiers as well. So just a little thank you on that. But again, they'll be hardcore based anyway. So, and we also have got, as we finish the set, we'll be doing an auto as well. So we have got a hardcore themed auto. So that will be at the end of the set, and we'll do that in the new year as well. So no better time to hop on the Patreon, get at the beginning of the set now, and you can get the whole collection as time goes by. Nothing else for me on the Patreon side of things. Chris, do you want to do a plug for your YouTubes and eBays and anything else?
Yeah,
and we'll head off.
Absolutely. So Cambridge Trading Cards on YouTube, eBay, Instagram, wherever. Few new videos on YouTube recently. I had the RAK Upper Deck boxes. I had the Sapphire box. I didn't ever upload my Chrome hobby. I can't remember what happened. I think the doorbell went during it, and
mid-rip.
Yeah, and it really pissed me off. And then I pulled shit auto, so I was like,
"Oh, dude,
no, fuck this video." But yeah, so there's a few new videos there, and I've got stuff on the way. I was obviously mentioned Slam Attacks Chrome, Bape. Got my Cena commemorative set en route. Should have been here today by 6 p.m. It is not. Hopefully on Monday. And I still got some old Slam Attacks random bits and pieces to open. So yeah, there's plenty more to come. Hopefully we'll have some AEW flagship very soon. And yeah, that's about it from me.
Nice. So just finally, before we finish the show, as always, if you want to join the Pro Wrestling Scorecard, as we have been on air, Clash in Italy has arrived, and Brian Lyons has already locked in his predictions. So yeah, sign up for that if you want to get involved. We know a few Adam Anwar's now joined on it as well, so we've got a few people hopping on board with that. So if you want to do your predictions and become a multi-time champion like myself for AEW, then you can come join and do your predictions now for Clash in Italy. But other than that, have a great weekend. If you are down Brighton this weekend, hopefully we'll see you down there. If not, we'll see you at the Sports Card Social on the 6th. Enjoy the weather this weekend, and we'll see you all on episode 103. See you all later.
See ya.